Thanks so much for joining us on Morning Live Sport. Now, Magnus, Carlsen and Levon Aronian emerged as finalists for the 2025 Freestyle Chess Grand Slam Tour, with $200,000 still on the line for the winner of the South Africa finals. Both semifinals decided. The placement matches, however, are now set. Vincent, Keymer and Javokhir Sindarov will contest the match for the third place, while Fabiano, Caruana and Arjun, Erigaisi meet in the match for fifth. But to talk to us about this important tournament in South Africa, we have on the line Jan Henric Buettner, who is the Freestyle Chess Founder and CEO, an organization that he founded with the world's #1 player, Magnus Carlsen, I believe. Jan, thanks so much for joining us. I think before we get into everything, perhaps let's explain to those that aren't au fait with chess what this format is. When you say freestyle chess, I know the strategy is different. It's designed to encourage creativity, reduce memorization, but what does that all mean?
As I'm not a chess player myself anyway, so it's very good to explain it to people who are not. So yes, I'm the first professional chess organizer who's not like a grandmaster or from the chess world. So I come out of a total different way. I started my career in the mobile communications industry. I founded AOL Europe back in the day. I had venture capital fund in the US. I built a historic village to a hotel in Germany. And so I'm basically all over the place. And then I discovered chess as a learning opportunity for me. And along that route, I was basically seeing that how boring it is to watch it as a spectator sport, although 700 million play it. And so together with Magnus Carlsen, whom you see in the picture, who is the greatest of all time players, only not paralleled by anybody. It's just given an example, like, you know, how the status of Tiger Woods is in golf, for example. Magnus' status within the chess world is much bigger. So he has a bigger gap between him and anybody else. So he's really the greatest of all time players, the GOAT. And together we have developed 2 years ago a new format, which is called Freestyle Chess now. And it's basically you shuffle the pieces on the back rank. And so that gives not the normal boring opening positions that basically end up in a draw all the time and take a long time. But the action starts right from the beginning. And so it was called Fischer Random 960, but of course we gave it the name Freestyle Chess because it's more marketable. And that really gave a great excitement to the whole game, and everybody is really eager to play it. So the players don't have to sit like for hours before a game and prepare and learn by heart opening lines and so on. And so also for the fans, it doesn't really matter exactly how the rules are. So comparing it to Formula One, which is like our role model because we want to be the Formula One of chess. So, for example, you see like the players have these colored jackets. I have one of them here right now just to show you today, like a blue velvet jacket. They have different colors, like Magnus wears white. You see it on his chair behind him. Javokhir has green, for example. So every player has his own color. Similar like the Formula One drivers, they drive in the red Ferrari or in the green Aston Martin or something like that. So it's better for the fans to go. So we are trying to make chess like sexy, marketable, interesting for people who have no idea about the rules. And we are explaining everybody. We have great commentators. We have Tanya Sachdev, who is one of the greatest Indian chess players, the best British chess player, David Howell, and we have James Dash, who has done 10 years League of Legends commentary.
You definitely have like the world's top players and rock stars, people that appear like bona fide celebrities in the world of chess. And you also have interesting partnerships to try and get people involved in learning chess. You have a partnership with Duolingo. Explain to us even what the underwater chess exhibition was all about as well.
Yeah, that's a fun thing. So when we are doing, as I say, we have the celebrities. We have established this tour for 1 year now. We are doing a Grand Slam tour, what we call it, on different continents. We started out in Singapore. We were in Germany, actually in my resort in northern Germany. We were in Paris, in Las Vegas for the last tournament, and now in Africa. So we have conquered kind of 4 continents. And in terms of the overall setting. Sorry, I forgot your question.
Oh no, and I just said you were trying to teach people about chess through partnerships with, for example, an app like Duolingo, which is known to teach people languages. But I guess chess in and of itself is a language, right?
No, chess is a language in itself, and that's also part because Duolingo is also into chess. But I remember now your question, it was about the underwater chess.
Yes.
And what I wanted to say is basically that around these Grand Slam events, where we really, everybody and anybody who is anything in the chess world is always at our events. So we have all the celebrities, all the chess guys, and we even have in other sports, one of our friends and investors, Derrick Rose from the basketball, a legend in basketball, and we had a chestival like in Las Vegas. So we always try to do something around the event that is exciting and fun for the fans and for the players. And so far in South Africa, a few days ago, we have had this idea of playing what we call underwater chess. There's actually an world champion of underwater chess who was also there. So we had on the top of the Silo Hotel in Cape Town, which has a fantastic pool on the rooftop. Infinity pool. We made a kind of a fun tournament with 4 of our top players playing underwater chess and finding out who was the best. Actually, Hans Niemann emerged as the best player, and he won it. And so he then took on the world champion in underwater chess, which we also beat. So that was kind of a fun exhibition. And one of the things that we did, like here in Cape Town, as I said, in Las Vegas, we did basketball with the basketball stars, with the junior basketball league. And next time we'll do something with tennis. So we're trying to bring these different sports together.
I love that. I have to ask you, Jan Henric, chess is an open sport. In other words, you don't have your typical female-male categories. I know there are a number of amazing female players. Perhaps their rankings aren't as high as the top players that you have there. But what do you intend to do in order to open this up to female players? Also, from a development perspective, what are you doing to grow the sport?
Great question. So first of all, it's really interesting that it's not a physical sport. So there's no reason why a woman shouldn't beat all the men. And there's one woman, the only woman in history who has broken the top 10 of the men is Judith Polgar. She actually is one of our commentators. She's also here. As I said, anybody in the chess world is here. So she's also here in Grootbos. And she's commenting the professional stream. So Judith is now, I think, 48 years old. So she doesn't play active chess anymore since 10 years. But she explained it to me. So she said, like, the reason why the women are not as good as the men is set in the early years. So let's say you are a young girl of 5 or 6 years and you're going to go chess world. So the boys are being told, you can become the next Magnus Carlsen and so on. And the girls are being told, you can become the best female player. So the expectations are not set that way. So we also want to have freestyle chess as an opportunity for the girls to say, if there's like a 5 or 6 or 7-year-old girl right now said, I'm gonna go all the way, I'm gonna beat all the men. That's the possibility for us. And we showed it. We have done a last game in Las Vegas. We had Bibi Sara from Kazakhstan participate, who's one of the best
Jan Henric, unfortunately, I've run out of time. This is the challenge with live television.
Right.
So we're going to try and set up some time with you, perhaps to go deeper into this, to meet some of your players as well. But thank you for taking the time out to chat to us on Morning Live. We have been talking about the Freestyle Chess Champs and Grand Slam Tour that's been taking place currently in South Africa. We were chatting to Jan Henric Buettner. He's the CEO of Freestyle Chess. He founded the organization with the world's GOAT, #1 Magnus Carlsen, who's going to be playing in the final. That's all we have time for, though. We are going to be looking at your comments on x.com a little bit later, so do stay tuned to the show. We've got plenty coming up. We'll see you in a short while.